And welcome back to Pokemon Platinum as I adjust a few things here. Sorry about that. Okay, on the last episode, we started going a little bit through Route 210. And now we're going to continue. I believe our next stop after we grab this full heal here, which actually could be useful at some instances, is to run into a random Pokemon battle, which I'll talk through this. Of course it's an Abra. If you remember from last time, we had a little bit of problems. As in, we had another person down, sadly. So, right now I am without a flyer, which could be good, could be bad, depending on the situation, but we'll make the most of it. We can probably... Staravia, thank goodness, is a Pokemon that's fairly common, like, everywhere. Of course, that bird teleported away. So, there's really not too much to worry about, since I'm sure we'll find another one. And it looks like we have a nice little double battle going on right here. I'll take on anyone. It can only make me stronger. I'm taking the Veilstone Gym Challenge, but first, I guess we're near Veilstone, but I think I said that last time. So, yeah, we have a double battle here. Ace Trainer Dennis and Maya, who will start with a Gligar and Roselia. It's not a bad lineup. Gligar's ground flying, Roselia's grass poison. I'll keep Twinkle out, but I'm gonna switch Rosie out for Koopa. Yeah, Koopa should work out perfectly here, especially since it's raining. The power will be up a little bit. We'll have a little bit of problem with Roselia, but for the most part, I'm not too worried about it since Twinkle should be able to take out Roselia with just a few extra sensories. So yeah, I know this is quite far off since I have to beat this game first and actually go through everything, which is what I was planning on doing, but I have quite a few plans situated for another LP coming up, so stay tuned, and like, comment, question, whatever you want to do. I normally respond back, and now especially since I'm checking my YouTube account, since I'm sorry I've neglected people in the past, but college really does kick your butt. And now that I have more time, I actually can do a couple more of these. So, cool. Alright, that Roselia's down. Excuse me, I'm sorry. This is the third recording I think I've done today. I've just eaten lunch, took a little break from everything. Because recording's a little bit tougher than well, it's not really that tough. I'm finding this actually a little bit easier than it used to be, but that's probably because I was always surrounded by college who did this late at night. So doing this during the days actually helps out quite a bit. That also means in terms of how Platinum's... Ooh, Koopa leveled up. In terms of how Platinum's clock works, you probably won't see many of the nighttime Pokemon here, just because I'm mainly playing this during the day. Weasel. Hello, Weasel. And Ralts. Okay, that's not that bad. I'm gonna switch Twinkle for... let's get Buzzbee out here. That way, that Ralts can easily go down. What? I forgot what, hidden power Koopa had. So I guess we'll kind of see. Oh, I forgot about the freaking poison thing. Oh, this could be very bad. Oh, for the love of God, I hope I have, I hope I have like an antidote or something. I entirely forgot about the joys of having to deal with that lovely thing. Okay, I still don't know what type of hidden power, but I know that it does normal damage against water, so that kind of narrows down a few things. Alright, I think Buzzbee will be okay here. I mean, if Buzzbee gets too bad, I will switch him, but it should be okay. This should take out Weasel anyway. Swift. One of the things that attack both members. But you know, Swift is clearly not doing much. Oh, stupid Ralts. I'm probably going to end up switching. Just because I don't want Buzzbee to actually die, especially since Buzzbee is my HM slave, and that's the last thing I need is for an HM slave to die. And considering Ralts keeps using Double Team, I'm going to play it safe and use something that always hits! As in Shockwave, so... Besides, Busby's getting pretty close to, like, dying, so we don't want that. Driftblim, okay. Actually, this might be the perfect time to bring out Ting anyway, so... I know Ting's gonna get poisoned, but things could be far worse than poison at this point, so... Especially since Ting is at full health. Actually, Ting has Levitate, so that won't actually affect him. That's right, never mind. Haha! Levitate comes in handy once in a while, eh? Okay, anyway, Water Pulse and Driftblim. Driftblim's the evolved form of Drifloon, which is the Pokemon that you can only find on Fridays over at the windmill, like, way in the beginning of the game. Actually, we're really not as far as I originally thought we were in the game, so this is going to take me quite a while and quite a few recordings to do, but you know what? It's okay. I plan on doing the recordings in bulks and then showing them to the public each day, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I figured I'd take out the routes. Perfect. So yeah. Besides having... I must say, having with being like... Ooh, ominous wind, that scares me. That's okay, though. Considering... I've had pretty bad luck in terms of having Pokemon stay alive as I started this recording again, which kind of sucks like a tongue. Okay. I'd like to take out that Driftblim first. Considering, besides that little bit of issue with that... can I go back? Yeah. I'd rather take out that Driftblim first. Besides it being a little while since I've recorded, and besides the drawback of having Staravia die, things could be better. And if by chance that I do lose Nuzlocke Challenge, I probably will try to continue with the game anyway and just go through. Or maybe not, I don't know. There's plenty of other LPs on here, and I can then start working on my big project. But I'll decide if that time comes. But honestly, since I have Ting, and because I plan on using a special little thing... Please don't die, Koopa. Okay. Special little help in order to get through the rest of this. We should be good. I'm actually not too worried. I was a little bit worried at one point, especially after Prinplup died a while ago, but I think we'll be good. Particularly because Koopa can be very powerful, so can Ting. I have a couple others in mind who will really help out later on, so you know what, we'll be fine. Alright, that took a little while to defeat those two ace trainers, but you know what, we got this. We're good. And money is very good, because as soon as I get to the next city, I'm going to be restocking on almost everything, considering the next city is considered the... Ooh, I hope... Yes, I do have antidotes, thank God. Considering the next city is essentially the big city of this world. You know how Red and Blue had Celadon, Gold and Silver had Goldenrod? I think it's Goldenrod. Well, this one is the next city we're heading to, which is called Veilstone, which will be there momentarily. I think there's one more trainer in between us and there, but I don't quite remember. Pick these berries over here. It is really fun having the world show my torture of playing these games, because it is a lot of fun, and these games really are fun to play, and by all means, if you want to follow around along and do stuff, that's fine. I want to go to Celtic Town, but there was some Pokemon in the way. Who knows if they're there, but yeah, that's the Psyducks he was talking about. Guess what? We are in Veilstone City. So, this is the main big capital of I guess you can call it the capital of this region. In here will be the giant department store, which holds 5 million things. Oh, remember our news reporter friends, since they seem to be right there for some reason. So, yeah. Like I said, this is the big area of Sinnoh, where there's a large department store that holds pretty much everything you'll probably... Ooh, wait, before I do that, let's just put a new Pokemon in the Fallen. Move. Let's do this. Okay. Sorry, Kazooie. Let's first... Do you have an item on you or no? No, you don't. Okay. Sorry. But you're on the Fallen. See, here's all of our Fallen friends. I've actually had quite a bit of faints while I've been here. Let's see. Oh! Good! So, I lose a Staravia and then get a Starly. So, it'll take a while for that Starly to get up in level. Which, of course, I'll probably be doing a lot of off-camera leveling up just to catch up that Starly. But you know what? We're good because Peckers is now... is now gonna replace, Kazooie that we just lost. So, you know what? It's not all bad. You know what? This is what happens sometimes. But anyway, so, our first stop is going to be at the department store, which is going to be a giant-ass building, and it won't be that hard. Let's just use a bike to get around quicker. Won't be that hard to spot. It should actually be right up here. I think this is it? No. Galactic Veilstone building. We'll eventually go there. That's for something else that might happen in a little bit after we do a few things, but yeah, we'll get there. Let's see here. Pretty much just look for the giant building. See, these guys won't even let us through. Ooh, there's an item here. What do we got? Ooh, a star piece. Okay, so if you go up there, you'll find a star piece. And star piece, like nuggets, you can sell them for a lot of money. Actually, I think that's the department store right there. I believe. So yeah, you can do that you can sell that for a lot of money. Okay, here's the department store. Alright, so this department store has 6 floors. The first floor contains your stuff like Pokeballs, your, mainly the stuff that we've been buying the whole time, so. First floor is just your medicine supplies and Pokeballs and stuff. The second floor has the, things that'll pretty much boost up stats, so the proteins, HP up, PP up, stuff like that. And it also has the stuff that'll increase stats during battle temporarily, like the XP, things that I, like, never use. What's recommended? Would you care for a protein? Okay, if you talk to that lady, she'll tell you what she recommends. Third floor, this lady down here has the TMs, the stronger TMs, like the Hyper Beam, Fire Blast stuff. The top person has more TMs. The lighter TMs, the stuff that will pretty much just help defensive boosts, things like that. So that's not too bad. The next floor, these two people have merchandise for your secret bases when you make one with hidden power. Now, again, I won't make a secret base just because I don't plan on doing anything with Wi-Fi really during this playthrough, so that's something you'll have to experience on your own. The top floor, just like any other of them, just like any of the other big department stores, has vendors, which gives you freshwater, soda pop, lemonade, all of which heals. So that's not bad. Now, also, what's different from Diamond and Pearl here is you can go to the basement as well. I believe, yeah. And in the basement, there's actually a berry store. So, it's really not that bad. In case you're, like, running low on berries or something, you can just go to one of these clerks down here. I'm not sure which one does it. It'll be somewhere. Oh, yeah. See, this person sells Poffins, so if you're raising a Fee boss, you can actually, you can buy those Poffins and you can raise his beauty, and that's what those Poffins are mainly for, to make that easier. The rest of these, just really have to do with the berry making. They kind of explain a little bit about berries and offer you a lot of stuff. Rage candy bars, that's something from a while ago. And lava cookies. If you remember back from Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, lava cookies are another healing thing that they only sell here, which is actually pretty cool. So I know I'm missing one other thing. I'm trying to remember what it is, though. Wow. I know. I was pretty sure somewhere there was a person. I don't know if it was in here, but you could talk to, and they would give you a new app called the Counter app. I'm just trying to remember where that is. In case you couldn't tell, this video is mainly about exploring this new place, so, Okay, that's right. Now I remember. It was a guy on the second floor. By the way, off camera, I'm just going to restock up so you don't have to see it. One of these guys here will give you an app. I just don't remember which one. I thought it was a guy, wasn't it? No, it was actually one of the clerks. Wow, I'm so sorry about this. I am just completely forgetting my mind about everything. There we go. Now, the only thing the counter app does is pretty much just... It's a counter. It pretty much will just... If you need to count something for some odd reason... Well, it'll be useful if you're, like, breeding or something, but... The counter will actually give you... Be able to count up to 9,999 and give you stuff, so... Well, not give you stuff, just give you a way to track things. So, that's pretty cool. So... Really, there's not much... Well, there's not too much. I think this house right here is a Pokemon groomer, if I remember correctly. Where was the groomer? But essentially, the groomer, like the past games, is just a person who you can go get your Pokemon's haircut at. I know that sounds weird, but that's like one of the perfect ways to raise the happiness towards the Pokemon's happiness towards you. And with that, certain Pokemon only evolve with specific happiness, so you need to make sure that if you have a Pokemon that's going to be happy all the time. Ooh, I forgot about that. Okay, so this guy right in this building here, actually, unlike Diamond and Pearl, this guy here will actually give you a Pokemon as long as you have a free space in your inventory, which I'm about to make. Not my inventory, my team. Oh, jeez. I am really having trouble talking today. Alright, for now, we're just gonna move Peckers out of the team. And then we're gonna go over there. And then we're gonna go back into that building. And he will give you a Pokemon. I don't know if any of you just saw the name while skimming through it just to double check, but this guy here, when you talk to him, he wants you to look after Pokemon. He'll look after, you'll actually get a free Porygon here. And that's actually kind of... Porygon has always been one of the toughest Pokemon to actually get within the game because you had to do it normally by slots. Right back with Red and Blue, you had to get a ton of coins just to be able to get the Porygon, and then each Porygon normally had to do something with slots up until, I think, Emerald or something. But Porygon, what should we name Porygon? I'm going to name him Gambler. I know that I'm only doing that because of the way that normally you required him, so... You know what? Gambler is now one. If we need... Porygon's actually a really good special attacker who evolves by... Porygon actually evolves by getting specific items known as the Upgrade and the Dubious Disc. And what those do is they evolve Porygon into Porygon 2. Oh, that's actually pretty good already, the skill list. Porygon 2 and Porygon Z. But the only way to do that is to trade Porygon to get him to evolve to that. So that's pretty cool. I know the groomer is somewhere here. I'm just not seeing him right now. There. Oh, there's a Pokemon groomer. There's also another person somewhere in here who will give you something else. Okay, so this is the game corner. We'll go in there very soon, I promise. I just gotta find where... It might be this house. This is Finn. Now which hand is that coin in? Right. Okay. Well, we'll try getting this right. Try right again. Arrgh. Third time's a charm, right? Right. Bravo, winner is you. For our winner, I have a coin case. Okay, so this clown here will give you the coin case if you guess which hand he's holding the coin in. So, it's really just if you keep pushing left or right consistently, then you'll eventually get the coin case, which that'll be used for gambling, which is done in the other room. Okay, and this is the groomer. Now, if you just give a Pokemon to the groomer, we'll say none of them really evolve by happiness. Okay, we'll say we'll give Rosie. And what she'll do is she'll just give the Pokemon a massage. And sometimes Pokemon will have something in his fur. In his or her fur, which is pretty much used as stuff for the fashion or the Pokemon competitions they have. You can do that once a day, and it raises the Pokemon's happiness a little bit. Which, you know what? That's a pretty cool thing to happen, so. Alright, so we got the coin case. We got that. I think if you talk to this guy... Yes, if you talk to this guy, he will give you TM63, which is called Mimic. I thought it was Mimic. I guess not. I guess it's Embargo. And what Embargo does is a Pokemon, I believe, cannot use held items during the battle. Maybe? I don't remember. I never use Embargo. But yeah, so we have the game corner here. There's a couple of games here. I'll just showcase them all. If you talk to everybody, then you'll eventually receive coins from a good amount of people. And they'll kind of explain to you the basics of how to play each of them. But yeah, talk to each person in this place, and you'll get enough coins to start out with doing just basic gambling. So yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, look, it's Looker. Ah, it is you, yes. Examine, if you will, the reels, the Team Galactic logo. It is here. Further investigation is needed, and I am just the man to do it. Also, when the masses gather, so too does information. Ack, my stream is broken. Streak. Okay, so during regular play, you should stop the reels from the left. During the bonus round, watch until your points, stop the reels in that order. We'll do a few rounds, not many, just because I don't really do. Each of the slots kind of has, some kind of luck to it, and some kind of skill, but yeah, you just push the X button to insert the coins, and then you pretty much just push the Y, B, and A buttons to see if you could do anything with the slots. And that's really all you do. It's not really anything too great. So, I mean, if you line up any of the symbols, then you'll actually get some money. I think you get like 3 cool. I don't know the exact payoffs. The payoffs are at the bottom. You just have to experiment with your own, since I really don't have any patience for the slots. But you get the point, so we'll do this one more time. I mean, if I desperately want something, I will play these slots, but the prizes, I'll show you on the other side what the prizes are, since the prize corner will have where all the prizes are for this. So, okay, low battery, I know. Alright, so here is where you can claim the prizes. Oh, no, I don't want this. Okay, so you can get a Silk Scout, Wise Lens, Zone Lens, Metronome, and a bunch of TMs. So, I don't 100% remember what all those TMs do. You can experiment with yourself, but some of them are very powerful, which is why if you have the patience, which I normally don't, slots are a very good way to actually earn some money. Well, not earn money, but earn really great items, so. Alright, so that almost about wraps it up for this episode. I know this one's going to be a little bit shorter than normal, but I'm going to be doing some off-level cameraing to catch Peckers up with everybody else, and then also, when we get to the next episode... Oh, hello, Dawn. Hold on a second. China, are you going to take the gym challenge? Gee, you keep getting tougher and tougher, don't you? Me, well, I went shopping at the department store, and, I mean, well, of course, I've been working on my Pokedex, but... The ring is my rolling sea, the towering wave shaped me. Crash, crash, crasher wake, crash, crash, crasher wake. I'm the tidal wave of power to wash you away. Put on the fire, Crasher Wake. Run from electricity, Crasher Wake. Ah ha ha! The ring is my sea. Hello, dude and young lady. You're challenging the gym leader, are you? Let me tell you now, she's young, but she's a born genius. I tried training with her, and I was stunned by how tough she was. Whoops, I'd better tell you who I am. I'm the triple threat gym leader in Pokemon Wrestling and Song. I'm Crasher Wake at Pastoria Gym. We'll meet again. Really, Crasher Wake, I couldn't guess that was your name, considering you said it like 5 million times in that little song you sang when you exited the gym. Anyway, that is actually the 4th gym leader. So it's kind of Platinum's kind of showing you, hey, this is a hint of what you might be fighting after you get done with this. But anyway, so China, good luck on your gym challenge. Dawn was acting kind of weird there, wasn't she? I'm sure she'll eventually tell us what's going on. Anyway, Veilstone City Pokemon Gym Leader Maylene, the Barefoot Fighting Genius. Barefoot Fighting Genius, huh? Well, that must mean that she's probably a fighter type Pokemon user. So I'm going to train up my team a little bit to get ready for this so I don't completely get pounded, and then we'll go from there. So on the next episode of Pokemon Platinum, we shall, well, I'm not going to save yet. We shall go ahead and go through the Veilstone Gym to fight Maylene, hopefully. So until then, this is Legendary China signing off.